What's up, everybody? I'm PumaPete.
And I am Moosen.
And we're Friendly Fire Co-op back. Not necessarily playing Divinity Original Soul, or Original Sin. Wow, I'm gonna get that right eventually. Divinity
right.
Original Sin Beta. Not necessarily playing it, just discussing it because a lot of big news came out about it today. The first of which being that there is an official release date for the full version of the game, and that date is June 20th. So about 2 months from now, there will be a full release of the game, which is super exciting. And with that news also came the fact that there is now a new update for the early access, which is what we've been using to record all of the content. So we just wanted to do a quick update on what that includes for the early access game, and also mention what we kind of plan to do moving forward, because this does affect our kind of our plans and how we're going to address content in the upcoming few days. So first of all, with the changes that came in with the patch, first going to talk about some of the gameplay changes. Some of the big ones, we're not going to hit on every single thing that was in the patch notes. If you want to check them out, you can see it on Larian's website for the game. But some of the big stuff, new loot generation system, which is supposed to allow you to find loot, cool loot specifically, easier and faster. And if you've watched our stuff, you may notice that we really pay very little attention to loot, just kind of pick it up and sell it. So hopefully that will add some more excitement to looting stuff, which is always a good thing.
It's always like, oh, it's a bunch of swords. Medora gets more swords. Where's Mason's bow?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's been kind of average, I guess, up to this point. So definitely excited for that. Along with that, added 135 new music tracks to the game. The music in this game is really good, except oftentimes it shuts off on itself. So hopefully, with the new music tracks, it'll be less inclined to turn off while recording. And then also, I'm sure all the music will be awesome. Apparently, it's some of the old stuff from their older games, which I'm actually not familiar with. But
I mean, if it's anything like the music in this game that it currently has, it has to be good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the music up to this point, so definitely exciting news to hear that there's more. Next thing would be changes to the homestead at the end of time. I guess it has a full overhaul, and I don't think that's shown up in our content yet. It's coming up in a couple days. But the big thing is, I guess it's kind of like a home base for you to keep stuff, store loot, stuff like that. So excited to see what exactly they changed with that.
Swap your classes on your main guy.
Well, you can't swap classes.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't really have a class to begin with. You can learn whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like you can store your extra two-hander if
right.
you're a mage.
Yeah, and if you have like recipe books or whatever, there will be places to put it. And you will see that in a couple episodes, but it'll, of course, be outdated. Next big thing, added difficulty settings, which is definitely one of the more exciting parts of the patch.
And so we're definitely not playing on easy.
No, we're definitely going to play on the hardest setting, even if it means failure over and over. Definitely still going with the Star Spangled Banner. Not really Star Spangled Banner, but the like all-star underwear on my character. But yeah, so add difficulty settings if... I know some people were saying, some of the people that I talked to at least, were a bit upset about the difficulty of the beta. So if you were someone that was having issues with that, there will definitely be new ways to handle that, which is always good. One of the big changes that I'm excited about, because it's something that I complain about a lot, was that party member AI has been improved so they won't like run over traps and stuff, which I'm really excited about. That really made me angry. I'm hoping that also includes that they won't trail so far behind you, although that might be wishful thinking. I don't know that part for sure. And the last major gameplay change was bug fixes. I guess they hopefully replaced a lot of bugs.
300 of them?
Yeah, so we're definitely not going to go through all that. I'm really hoping that they definitely corrected the Counselor Jake issues, though. If you kill someone and you try to talk to them,
you can't.
Yeah, so hopefully those will be corrected. Now moving off of that subject and on to the next thing I want to talk about is the skill changes, which I came into here to show you guys. The first big skill change, and something I think a lot of people were looking for, is that rogues now have their own talent. Originally, I think it was shared with the ranger.
Yeah,
and it was just kind of awkward. Rogues were pretty underpowered because of it. So Way of the Rogue, new skill, or new ability to put points into, and along with this came a lot of new rogue skills, which, I mean, we're literally recording this as soon as we could, so we do not know all the details of those, but definitely exciting news for people that wanted to play like the rogue or the Shadowblade classes.
Yep.
Mason, do you have anything to add? I know you were looking to play a rogue in our upcoming run.
I am so happy that let's see, they added like 10 new skills, just rogue exclusive, that I can see on the patch list. But I tried playing a rogue in the past build, and I got to the first enemies, and I got 2 hit. I literally got 2 hit. There was nothing I could do about it. I could not progress. Game was hard.
Yeah, so definitely good news for stealth-based classes that there is a way to handle that. And along with this, obviously, as the Way of Ranger class got changed, they reworked a lot of the stats in the Way of the Ranger thing. So that class has also been changed significantly to kind of balance out the shifts that were put into the Way of the Rogue tree. And then along with other skill changes that have been made, repair has been changed to blacksmithing, although I believe it still functions the same, so nothing huge there, just a small change. The other like big change to the skills is they replaced Charm, Intimidate, and Reason all with Charisma.
Wait, are we both guys?
Are we? I don't know. I can be a female character. It doesn't matter to me.
Alright.
Do you want me to be a female character?
Sure. I already decided on a name, and it's glorious.
I already failed. I already made it. Whatever. It's not important. But anyway, we replaced... or they replaced... Sorry, we did not. They replaced Charm, Intimidate, and Reason with...
It was all us. We made this.
with Charisma, which is definitely helpful because it was a pain to have to like kind of pick and choose what you were leveling. The talents... Or not the talents, but the traits that you would acquire would level like one over the other, and it would just make it really hard to convince people of stuff. So that's definitely a nice little change to the skill trees. And then along with kind of skills that have been messed around with, skill stats now level up with characters. So something like the Burning Touch ability will now get stronger as you level up. So that level 1 skills won't be like totally useless, like the Flare on the Wizard is the example they used. And they also added new skill visual effects, so that's definitely exciting. Make combat a little bit more interesting to watch. And the last major skill thing that they changed was that if you lose the requirements to use an ability, you actually will not be able to continue to use it. I think that was like something I'd mentioned in one of our previous Let's Plays, in which I lost the actual ability to learn some of the Earth Elementalist spells, but I was still using them. That won't work anymore. So that's definitely a big change. That's probably the most noteworthy change, actually. So yeah, that's definitely a big deal. So yeah, and so that is all like the major skill things to discuss. Again, there's more stuff to check out on the website if you want. But that's all we really want to discuss.
We can throw a link in the description there.
Yeah, well, we can do that if I remember. If I get this far into the video, whenever I'm editing it, I will remember to do that. But odds are I'll forget. But the last thing that we wanted to kind of discuss was our plans moving forward with the content that we're doing, because with the new update came the inability to use our previous save. So those characters are no longer accessible to us. And with that, of course, is the progress that we lost. We do not have that anymore. We do have 4 more days of old content that we will upload. So there's 4 more episodes of the previous characters we were using. So it's not all completely gone. But so we'll put those up over the next 4 days. And what we are kind of hoping for would be over the next 4 days, if we can kind of get a little bit of feedback, would be awesome, of kind of how you guys want us to handle the change with the Mason, can you speak words, because I'm trying to make my character.
Over the next 4 days, we want to know if you'd rather see us go faster through the content, or just like start to where we are now, or if you would want us to just kind of go through the content ourselves and pick up from where we left off.
Right. Those were all of the words that I wanted to say that I was failing to say.
Yeah, we communicate telepathically.
Yeah, he just...
His mouth wasn't working.
My mouth was
so
not working, but I was sending the brainwaves to him. But basically, yeah, what he said, if anyone would like to give us some feedback on whether or not you'd like to see us, if we do start from the beginning, we'll of course move much quicker because we actually know what's going on now. And we'll definitely cut out any of the extraneous stuff, us shopping, us leveling up. It'll just be the content from beginning to as far as we make it again. But it will be much quicker. And of course the other option would be for us to try to rush back to the point that we were where we previously left off, which will be 4 episodes from now. And although we won't have the same characters, we'll at least be at the same point. And we'll do our best to make sure that the progress is as identical to that as possible.
And if there's anything new thrown in from the Larian guys, we could always show
yeah,
that.
we'll show that as well. So those would be the 2 main options. If anyone would want to give us feedback, that would be awesome. If not, we are just going to start from the beginning and proceed with a little bit of a faster playthrough of it. And that's really just for the benefit of people that have not seen the content yet. We don't kind of want to leave them out. And we don't really know what kind of changes have been made, so there might be some big stuff that's left out. So yeah, that's I like your name.
I told you it was glorious.
Those are our plans moving forward. If you guys want to give us any feedback, that'd be awesome. If not, you can expect content with the new characters to be released in about 4 days, which would be, I believe, Wednesday.
Something like that.
And along with that, my finals have ended in college, so you can expect some other kind of content to be coming from us, both Divinity related and non-Divinity related, in the upcoming weeks. So a lot of stuff that we want to do, and we're really excited. We hope you guys are excited too. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more daily Divinity Original Sin videos, both old and new content. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.